serve our incredible students and our staff. Dr. McBride and I agree on almost everything that we talk about, but one thing we probably disagree, he probably thinks he has the greatest job in the world. But I can promise you I have the greatest job in the world. We'll probably fight over that one. I love what I do every day, and a lot of that is due to the students that we have. I mean, we have an incredible community, great parental support, but every day I get to walk into school and work with awesome students like you see up on the stage today. To your right is Bria Jindal, and to your left is Keenan Daly. With Bria, I've got to know her while working at the Freshman Center this year. She's on Principal's Advisory Council. She does our Gold Ambassadors program, and she's overall just a really great student at Wausau. She really represents Depot Valley with a lot of class, integrity, and pride. Keenan, I've got to know from Gold Rush. She's involved in Gold Rush. It's a student group that I help work with that goes out and supports our athletic events. Have you ever been to a football game and you see those 1,200 students up there making a lot of noise and we're playing music pretty loud? That's our Gold Rush. And so Keenan's had a great leadership role there, and he's also one of our senior advisors. We'll talk a little bit about that. And so these are two rock stars, if you will, that I wanted to put on stage that I think represent a lot of Depot Valley. And both Bria and Keenan are different in their own ways. They're different types of students, and I think that's good for you to see that as well. And if you would allow me, we're going to just do a little bit of an interview style. I'm going to stay down here nice and low. I'm going to let them be the rock stars. They're going to be the stars of the show. And I'm just going to ask them questions and allow them to answer. And I have found this worked really well. We changed this a few years ago, and to our freshman students, I always say, you want to hear them talk more than you want to hear an adult talk, probably, right? You want to hear the quote-unquote real deal. And so this is a great chance for you to get a snapshot of some really great bright spots at our Burkett Freshman Center. So let's kick it off. I want to ask you, like, if you rewind a year ago today, you were in the exact same seat somewhere in this auditorium with your family and hearing about all this information. What did you think high school would be like, and then how did that match up to the reality? You know, where were you at?
Yeah, definitely.
You're good.
So last year, I went to Gregory Middle School, and when I was sitting in your seats, honestly, I was just really nervous about high school. I was just intimidated by all of the new people that I would be meeting, the higher expectations, the new teachers, and I really questioned if I would be able to handle it. And but once I really started getting more information about what high school would really be like, I started realizing that there's so many new opportunities, and that meeting new people would really help me find where I belonged. And I became really excited, and once I entered the Burkett Freshman Center, I honestly have been having a great time. It's nothing but fun, you know. I have really found where I belong, and I couldn't feel more proud to be a Wildcat. So I wouldn't worry at all about the transition, because you're gonna have an amazing time in high school.
Yeah, me, just thinking back, I remember being pretty anxious. Just like, oh my God, 4,000 kids, that's crazy. How could I possibly fit in? But I mean, within the first couple weeks of school, you really start to, a ton of clubs open up. You see all these opportunities, and it's like almost hard to not fit in, because there's so many different personalities. I mean, there's a ton of aspects to this school, and you're gonna fit in no matter what. So I think that's a common fear for most people, but really, you'll see when September comes around, it's like, don't even have to worry about that at all.
What were some of the transitions that you experienced? Like, you used to be a middle school student. What were maybe your first couple weeks of, wow, this is a little bit different than middle school, or some things I had to get used to, and how did you adjust to those?
Well, one thing that was really shocking for me, I kind of had like this bubble in middle school, you know. Everywhere I looked, there were people that I knew that I could go to and, you know, feel comfortable around. But once you really enter high school, there's like 2/3 of the people you really won't know. And I feel like it's a really it's like a shock, you know. Like, there's so many people I don't know. This is like, you feel almost like uncomfortable at first, but I feel like as you really get to know all these people, you realize that their personalities are amazing, and you really find the people that you fit in with. And I honestly think that meeting new people is one of the best parts about high school.
Can I ask a question to Keenan, and I'm going to play off what Rita said. So Keenan, you've experienced being at the Freshman Center. Now you're at the main building, where you started with only about 1,000 students your freshman year, and then when you walked in as a sophomore, 3,000 students. Even though there's a lot of students, do you feel like that smaller footprint helped build some relationships?
You know, I think definitely going to the Burkett Center, it's nice knowing that everybody's in the exact same situation as you. Like, everyone's a little bit anxious, everyone's a little bit intimidated, but you're all there together,